Hey guys, are you bored of playing the same old games over and over?
Go fish.
What if I told you that I have a bunch of brand new games that you can play at home?
What? Let's do it.
All right. All right, the first game I'm going to teach you is called Ninja. It's a classic, but it's fantastic. How it works is your family will stand in a circle, everyone will bow towards each other, and then on the count of 3, strike a ninja pose. The first person will be the one who decided to play the game, and they will get to attack first, trying to strike at someone else's hand. The turn order moves in a clockwise direction around the circle, and no one is allowed to move unless it's their turn or being attacked. When it's your turn, you're the only one allowed to move. You swipe, and you have to hold the pose that you are in, like my son tried to do right there. If someone swipes at you, you're allowed to dodge, all right? If you get hit in one of the hands, like so, you then place your hand behind your back. And then you have one more life, since you have 2 hands. If you get hit in both hands, you're out. This one's less of a game than it is an activity, but it gets you outside and it's fun and creative. It is called Stained Glass Driveway, and it looks like this. What? Pretty cool, right? Basically, you take some masking tape, also known as blue tape, and you put it down in a crisscross fashion on your driveway. And then you just chalk them all in. And once you've filled in all the areas, you pull up the tape, and it looks beautiful like that. Speaking of chalk, there's another one called a Sidewalk Chalk raid. And here's the remnants of one. See a beautiful princess? See that? On a unicorn? Yeah, we didn't draw that. Nobody did. It was my parents. They drove here early in the morning before we got up. And they chalked our whole driveway with messages of love. How nice. Who would you want to Sidewalk Chalk raid? Huh? Think about it. Do it. It's fun and you get to stay 6 feet away from everyone. Give me a thumbs up. If your life is like mine, then you've never done a Zoom call before the last few weeks. And now you do them all the time with family, with friends. Sometimes they get boring. Sometimes family needs direction. They need you. They need games. So I have 2 games for you that you can do on a Zoom call, whether it's with a bunch of family or a bunch of friends or whoever wants to be. All right? The first one is called Who Dis? And how it works is you have every single person in the Zoom call send you're the leader or whoever the leader's going to be, a fact about themselves that they think nobody knows, right? So you've got a list, or you got the chat. They can send personal chat or they can text it to you, however they want to do it. And then you got a list of names and the fact about them that nobody knows. And then basically you tell everybody the facts one at a time. And you have everyone guess. They can type in the chat who they think, put their final answer in to say who that fact is. And then after everyone has guessed, you tell them. Or that person can tell them all about the fact and why it's true, And then whoever guesses the most correct, they can keep score, will win the game of Who Dis? All right? So that's Who Dis. And while that takes a little bit of organization, and I've been on family group chats, that's hard to come by. So here's my second Zoom game. It's a lot simpler. Oh my gosh, it's so much simpler. It's called 25. It's very simple. You try as a chat to count up to 25, one person at a time with no order. You just try and make sure that nobody says a number at the same time. So if 2 people end up saying 3, you got to go back to 1. And you keep trying to see if you can go to 25. If you want to do the advanced version of this, you try and say the Our Father all the way through. What? Yeah, without anybody either screwing up a word or saying the same word at the same time, right? And you can't do it in order. You just got to do it random. You got to try and feel it out. I would suggest starting with a Glory Be or something, right? Anyways, those are some of our games. Some are active, some are online, some are inside, some are outside. The thing about this quarantine is we're all stuck at home, but it only really becomes family time if you make it that way. So keep playing games, keep having fun, and try not to kill each other, okay? Please keep my family in your prayers. I will keep all of yours in mind. Peace be with all of you. And good night. Goodbye. See you later. I'll have links in the description with more detailed directions for all the things we did. All right? Sound good? Good. Last but not least, I know that for a lot of people, a big part of their worship is being able to give back on Sundays. And now that we're not going to church on Sunday, so easy to forget that. So much harder, right? So I've put a link in the description where you can just go, and give online. If you can, if you can, it's appreciated. And that is the best way to make sure that our church will still be here when we all finally get to come back. All right? Sound good? See you later.